Welcome to MSW Capstone in your final semester of your MSW program here at the Garland School of Social Work at Baylor University. I will be your instructor for this course, Carrie Arroyo. Some of you know me, and some of you, we will get to know each other for the first time. I'm very excited to be a part of the culminating experience for you in your MSW program, which is Capstone and your colloquium presentation, which are explained in more detail in some other videos that are on Canvas for you guys, so I'm not going to go into detail about them on here now. I do want to give you a little bit of an intro, an overview of this course, and then we'll kind of set you free to peruse the syllabus and Canvas, to watch the other videos, and then come back around for questions, discussion that we will have via discussion board, and that I will answer common questions either on the discussion board or through other videos and things. So this class is a little different for those of you that are not aware or familiar with how it's going to go. You are enrolled in this class for the whole semester. There will be elements of things for this class that will happen before the last week of the class when we all meet in person. I want to make sure and kind of debunk the myth from the beginning that you don't do anything for this class until you are finished with internship and starting with that last week in April. That's not true, that you will be working on this class the whole semester. We will not meet in person, though, until after you're finished with internship. So how does that work? We have several discussion board type things that you will be participating in. You'll be working independently on putting together your colloquium presentation. I want you to, I'm going to try to say about 20 times in this video, look at the course schedule, and look at Canvas for what is on there, what is due when. Because I know since we don't meet in person regularly throughout the semester, it can tend to slip off your radar. So I will try to give you updates, encourage you to use whatever organizational system you have for yourself, whether you're writing things in planners or putting things in digitally somewhere, reminders of when things are due. I've tried to group things into certain dates, really, so then there's less dates for you to remember. But figure out your system and make sure you are participating in things that some of which are designed for us to get to know each other a little better, most of which are designed to help you prep for your colloquium presentation. With that in mind, just from day one, things that you should be thinking about with colloquium are topics, things that are of interest to you that you want to spend some time digging into this semester to ultimately provide your colloquium presentation on May 2nd. So start thinking about things that are of interest to you, and what you will be doing, that you need to look on the course schedule. You're going to be scheduling one-on-one meeting with me earlier towards the first half of the semester, where you will be giving me your initial ideas. I expect you to come with at least 3 topics. If you already have one that you know you want to do, that's fine. Bring that, but I want you to come with ideas of what you want to do for your colloquium presentation, and we'll be fleshing that out a little bit when we meet. We will meet that one time, and then you will be turning in a series of other documents and things that are outlined in your syllabus. I want you to know your colloquium presentation does provide continuing education units for social work practitioners. With that, we are having to get you approved as a presenter, as someone who is able to provide CEUs to the community. So we have to go through a process of turning in some documents to Krista Barrett, who then compiles and sends those in to the state board to get all of our presentations approved for CEUs. So that does come up quicker than you probably would like, but it's okay. You don't have to have your whole presentation outlined, but we do have to have your topic and some objectives and an abstract in your resume. That's all outlined in the syllabus, what will be needed and when it's needed. Then we'll also be posting those for the class so you guys can see each other's and know what's coming. This is part of getting invested in each other's presentations early on before we all meet together as a class. I want you to feel a little bit familiar with each other's presentations so that you can engage in effective and useful critique to one another, because that is what we use our dress rehearsals in class for. So we'll have those materials, we call those the licensing board materials, and then you will have your kind of supporting materials, which will be a PowerPoint and a handout rough draft that you'll turn in. Again, look at the course schedule for the dates. It is before we meet for the week-long class that you will have turned in a rough draft of those. So you need to already be working on all this stuff throughout the semester. So I say that to help you, not to overwhelm you. Also, part of what we're doing is helping break this down for you in bite-sized pieces throughout the semester. So it's not all hitting in one week that you're trying to put together and pull off this presentation that does have quite a bit of weight to it, because the ultimate grade for you guys is practitioners being trained in the areas that you're providing the presentations on. Yes, it's a class. There are grades associated with all these various elements, including your dress rehearsal in class. Not that you come and do your presentation perfectly to your class, but that you are acting like this is the presentation that you will be presenting the next week, that you are completely prepared. Your materials are in a finalized version. What we will be doing from there is receiving feedback, taking all of that feedback, tweaking, and then getting ready to present again at colloquium the next week. We will reserve some space in our class to have a second go round of presenting to your classmates if you are still needing some more feedback, or for those of you that had some pretty significant changes that you wanted to make to your presentation before the colloquium day. Again, look through syllabus, Canvas, watch the videos that I provided for you. And I am so excited and honored to get to walk through this process with you. I love teaching this class, and I love getting to watch all of you kind of own your area of expertise that you've developed. And I remind students all the time that you will be the person in the room that's spent the most time, effort, energy, thought process on this topic by putting together this presentation. And so you just have to walk in and own it and deliver it the day of. Don't worry about that right now. We'll get there. We'll have plenty of time and practice to get you ready for the presentation delivery. But just work on soaking up all the experiences that you can in internship this year, but think about things as you're doing assignments or reading things for class that could connect to your colloquium presentation. This is an area where we're integrating and synthesizing everything, and where you are getting to be creative and apply what you've learned into this culminating presentation and experience. Watch my other videos to see what's the difference between Capstone the class and colloquium the presentation, as I explain that in another video. But otherwise, I look forward to meeting with you at some point in the semester. That can be in person or online. Read through the syllabus and the course schedule again for instructions on how to sign up for a meeting with me. And then we will be scheduling one other 15-minute check-in meeting the week before colloquium. So you do have a week in between internship and colloquium, and we'll do like a quick check-in that week. Okay,